and it was like, oh, Red Cross is stealing money. This is what I heard a couple years ago. I think they had it in the newspaper that Red Cross was stealing money from Hurricane Katrina, and it was like where the money went.
Oh.
So when I look at like hurricanes and natural disasters, I think that people should donate what they can outside of using, all of these big companies. You know what I'm saying? So don't use Red Cross. Don't donate it. Donate it on your own, and then you could do the, you could do the tax write-off and stuff like that. Because I know that's what some people look forward to. But I just look at it like you have to really be on your game when you looking at a lot of posts. I think a lot of Facebook was like, donate to this, donate to that. You got to be really careful what you're donating to, because you might be donating to
somebody's personal freaking account, right?
Yeah, that's what I told the dude in Macy's. He was like, do you want to donate to such and such for the earthquake in Mexico or something like that? I said, what if I put my name there and people just click donate to Ari,
right?
And I just generate a bunch of money. I don't have to work at all, or even do a podcast trying to see what's going on with
That's
it. That's
kind of like the GoFundMe. I heard a story about somebody creating a GoFundMe page about some horrific something that happened. I can't remember what it was, and the money actually did not go to whatever they said it was going to go to. It just went to their personal gain. So
now they got to pay Balenciaga.
Right. I'm like, I need to start a GoFundMe page.
Maybe GoFundMe now. Please. I got 1,000 bills to pay.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you should sponsor those who need. And that's one of the things that me and my homeboys and my friends always talk about, like helping people in need, trying to help people in need, doing the best we can.
Right.
So whatever that may be, if it's giving out bologna sandwiches or something like that, or anything, we would try to we could try to do it, or even organize somebody to try to do it. But so I don't know, like I'm trying to get a feel to this podcast thing, so I appreciate Matilda coming out. She always hitting us with the wonderful wardrobes.
Thank you.
Stuff like that. And I just skipped that and just went to her beautiful wardrobe that she has on. She had a lot of laughing. But at the end of the day, she has a lot of things going on, What school did you graduate from? What college?
Well, I graduated my undergrad from the University of Rochester in Rochester, New York. I have a bachelor's in public health. Okay. And then I went to community college for a couple of years, but we're not going to discuss that. Shout out to all of the
community colleges out
there. Womp. And then I did my LPN program at a private school. It's a small school called Mildred Ellie.
Shout out to all the community colleges. Because I went to a community college. It was all right.
I think it depends on what you're going for. At the time, I was, starting the whole nursing thing, and the wait process is so long. Okay. And they don't tell you that. They tell you that it's long, but they don't tell you how long it is. So they have you take a whole bunch of classes and waste your time and waste money, and then you don't get into the program. Like, you have to wait years and years to actually get in.
Don't you have to get a B average? Like, you have to average like a B to get into the program?
Yeah. I think your average has to be like an 80-something. Yeah. But either way, even if you have like an A in everything, you still have to wait because there's so many other people applying for the program. So
yeah, I hate to wait, so that's why.
Yeah, it's kind of a waste of time.
That's crazy, because you sit up there and you like you said, you get all these A's and you're doing your thing, you're busting it out, you're doing you are on top of it. Your mama posting everything on Instagram about you.
My mom doesn't have Instagram, but
Facebook, all that, right? I remember Skullnets was out, and all this stuff. So, and it's like, and you have to wait for this process. So is it worth it? And is it worth the wait though?
When you're going to community college, no, I don't think so.
Okay.
Because, there's so many people that attend community college, and there's like 15 seats in the nursing program. Wow. So you'll be waiting a long time wasting money on classes. I think it's better to just go to a private school.
Matilda's promoting private school.
Yes, I am.
Private colleges, I'm not. I'm only promoting city colleges.
Well, what did you study?
I studied. My mom's gonna be like, "Oh, you ain't even I studied club management,
Mm-hmm.
which was an awesome major. I was able to broaden my horizons as a kid from Brooklyn in golf courses, swinging clubs, and hanging out with people who were different from me.
Nice.
I was able to do certain things. I was able to taste different meals before a lot of my friends ever heard of it.
Right.
Like I had veal. I'm a vegan. I had veal when I was in college. We learned how to operate and run businesses, run restaurants, 5 stars. We learned interviewing managers, and we just learned everything at that one school, Sullivan County Community College. What's up? A lot of people went there though, believe it or not. But we learned a lot. We partied hard, but we learned. And during the day, we partied at night, and
that's what most college students do.
Yeah, we partied at night until the morning, and then we went to class. But it was an amazing experience because it was out of upstate New York, so I was away from home.
Right.
I didn't have my mom like, oh, you were right, boy. I was good. I was good because as long as I was getting rides every weekend to come home, I was good.
Yeah.
But other than that, I do promote city colleges, but I do promote kids to go away to college. I promote
that as well. I think it's a totally different experience when you go away. You learn so much more. You're just exposed to different things.
Yeah, definitely.
I encouraged my little brother and sister to go away for college, and they did, and I'm so happy that they did.
What colleges did they go to?
Well, they both started off at Morrisville, and then they're twins.
Okay.
So they ended up going to different schools after. One of them goes to New Paltz, and the other one goes to Canton.
Okay.
So
shout out to my brother who just went to college.
What school does he go to?
Morrisville.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Shout out to Kamari, aka K Swift.
Is that a rapper name?
No, that's some name he made up. He gonna get mad. He gonna be like, why you said that? Yeah, that's some name. But he actually going to Morrisville now, and he actually was accepted to. Shout out to this one, Princeton.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. Like, that's amazing.
That is.
And he's 17 years old.
Congratulations to him.
He's a young man. He gonna keep doing his thing because he's focused. He just has that drive. So once you have that drive, you have you a deer in the headlights. You just going straight. You got tunnel vision.
What does he want to do when he gets older?
Well, he told me he wanted to do sports management, which is really good. That's because he loves sports and he loves being around it. So, and I think like I told this guy today, cab driver, I said if you like doing something, then you'll stick with it. So if you like driving, then you'll be an Uber driver, you'll be a Lyft driver, you'll be whatever driver. And my brother likes sports management. So he's designed and dedicated to doing that.
That's great.
Yeah, shit. My mother got him on the right foot. All of us, she got on the right foot. But at the end of the day, he really bust his tail to get where he was at. He graduated 3 years in college, 3 years in high school.
Nice.
And now he's gonna graduate early from college because he has that drive.
Right.
And you can't, once you have that drive, nothing can stop you.
Right.
So shout out to your brother. You got twins in the family. Wow, that's crazy.
How many siblings do you have?
Too many. My father got a lot of kids though.
Oh, okay.
My father has a lot of kids. He has 1,000 kids. He has 10, 11?
Really?
I think he has 11 children.
My grandparents had 11 children. Or 12.
See, you said the key word.
Grandparents.
At that time, it was okay. Everything was cheap. Bread was like $0.25. At this stage, people shouldn't have 11 kids.
I agree, but if they can afford it, I guess, then...
Listen, even if you could afford it, because you're going to have to feed this kid and that kid. And listen, I ain't having 11 kids.
My parents have 6 kids, and that's way too many. I think I only want 1 or 2 the most.
It's too late for me to even say anything. But when I was younger, people would tell you, "Oh, he didn't want to have no kids." And, because I feel like kids are amazing.
Right.
It's just that it comes with a lot of responsibility.
It does.
It's a teaching lesson.
Mm-hmm.
If I screw up, then you can't screw up.
Right.
So if you screw up, then you a screw up.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to teach your kids things, and that's the hardest thing of being a parent.
Right.
Like a lot of people are like, oh, I want to be. I was talking to somebody that was like, oh, I want to be a parent. I want children. I'm like, they crazy. All your mistakes are gonna be their mistakes too. Sometimes.
That
sometimes,
is true.
sometimes, like I said, you have to steer your kids in the right direction.
Right.
I think my mom did a really good job at steering me in the right direction. I think your mom, I don't even know her, but shout out to your mother.
Thank you
for doing an amazing job, because you got 2 twins in college, and then you got yourself who's doing your thing, with your LPN program thing. So that's amazing.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? You don't see that in households. You see the oldest brother gets GED. And then the other brother want to play basketball, but he don't make it because he's hanging out with the guys on the park. So, you don't see that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see that. And I think nowadays, what I try to do, and I know my friends and my cousins, we try to instill school and sports into our children.
Right. Well, I'm not American, so I'm used to
she's not.
All the kids going to college or, having some type of education after high school.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole basketball dream doesn't really exist in African households.
We call them hoop dreams.
Hoop dreams?
Hoop dreams.
I've never heard of that before. That is so funny.
Hoop dreams.
There's that. There's the dream of being a rapper. Yeah, that doesn't exist. And
listen, boy, everybody heard the last podcast. I really have an issue with a lot of people trying to be rappers if they're not that talented. But at the end of the day, if it's your dream and you have tunnel vision, you should just do it.
Mm-hmm.
But you should have like an alternative dream.
Yes, a plan B.
You should definitely have a plan B. Right. But you should have a plan A, B, and C.
Right.
So if you say, okay, I'm gonna be a rapper, and plan B is that you're gonna be a singer. Plan C is saying that you need to take your ass to college
and get some actual career
and get some career going on. Even if you could just be an engineer or a nurse, a medical physician.
Right. Some people even start their own businesses and they're successful. Like my father owns his own insurance brokerage company.
There you go. But that's great because I look at it like a lot of people should do that.
Right.
Own their own businesses. You don't see a lot of people saying, well, I got my own business. I like that idea.
Right.
I think everybody should have their own business.
It's so hard. My father started from like the bottom. When he came to America, he washed cars for a living. So he actually worked his way up. And it's not that easy at all.
Wow. But it's not though. So I always look at it, you have to start from somewhere though. You have to start from the bottom. You don't just wake up and like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a millionaire today.
Right.
That only happen if you win the lotto. And the state tax and the government tax, they taking some of it. So at the end of the day, you're not really getting anything.
Right.
But you should start your own business. I think that alone, African American people should start their own business because that's how you create a system that's a chain, and it's a passed down chain. You are a businessman, it passes down to your son or your daughter, and they carry that legacy.
Right.
That's how a house should be. You should always buy a house because that house, you can pass it on to your kids, and your kids' kids can pass it on.
Right.
That's how it should be. So people look at it like, oh, it's so hard to start your own business. Yes, it is. But are you trying?
I've seen a lot of people try and they don't always make it.
No, you never make it. They always say when you start your own business, the demand is so high, and the first year of your business you lose probably at least 45 or even higher percentage of your